ফোন করবে কেন? ফোন করবে কেন? না দেখা যাবে। ক্ষুদ্রটা ক্ষুদ্র I think okay. ও এটা তো আমারটা, শাপলা দিয়ে যাইতে হবে, শাপলা দেখার নাই, হবে না হবে না হবে না হবে না। Sorry to say. Okay, students, hope you are all well. I'm fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Today I shall discuss on narration. I'm sorry to say I forgot to announce it yesterday. So I hope you will join and make the class interesting. Samili, thank you. Nital, thank you. Fakrujaman, thank you. Mukti Shafon, thank you. Students, can you hear me clearly? Can you hear me clearly? Hello? Okay, forget it. It is not possible now. If you can think that. Okay, is the sound clear? Walaikum assalam. Azmain Talukdar, all clear, thank you. So we are going to discuss on narration. Actually, in some sections, narration were discussed. This topic was discussed, but very unfortunately, since we did not get time, we could not discuss it detail. And today I will discuss on the basic rules of narration. Okay? I will discuss on basic rule of narration, and I think you will join and make the class interesting. Okay? Please. Okay. Forget it. Okay. Let's try to do it. So, narration word comes from narrate. Maybe I had a class with you narrate, and that is narrate, noun narration. Okay? So you will be given sentences to do it. So I am writing here, he says, I write a letter. He said, I write a letter. Now you can see here, he says, here is a sentence and here is a sentence. Here I have used comma after refuting verb, and here I have used quotation. So this is a type of speech changing or narration, and it is called direct narration or direct narration. And this one is also direct narration. Okay, so here this verb and this verb, look, in this sentence here is a verb, in this sentence also there is a verb. This verb is called reporting verb. Reporting verb. And this verb is called reported speech verb. Speech verb. Here is a verb and here is a verb. This is also a verb and this is also. You can see this sentence and this sentence same. And here this verb and this verb different. It is said, past tense of say, and you can see here right and right same. That is, these two sentences are same, but here's in reporting verb is one is present tense, another is past tense. And this sentence is called reporting verb sentence or reporting sentence, or this sentence is called a reported sentence. Okay, so I will change this sentence to indirect. This one, he says that he writes a letter. And this, for this, remember it is, he says, I write a letter. The change, narrated change is, he says that he writes a letter. And here you can see this, he said that he wrote a letter. So you can, if you minutely look it, or if you carefully follow that, in indirect narration there are changes. In indirect narration there are changes. I believe more students join. It will be an important, it will be a valuable class, I think. Please students, if you miss first class, you will not be able to understand it later. Okay, so says is reporting verb, it is present tense, and said is reporting verb, it is past tense. If you notice, if you follow, there is an influence of reporting verb to reported speech. There is an influence of reporting verb to reported speech. How is it? He says, I write a letter. Here, the indirect narration is, he says that he writes a letter. Here, there is a change. Change is that says present. Here, reporting verb is present and reported speech is also present. But here, reporting verb is past, and also it is past, and it is also changed to past tense. Wrote. So what you have seen here, if the reporting verb is in present tense, what you have seen here that if the reporting verb is in present tense, and I want to mention, if the reporting verb is in present tense, future tense, present perfect tense, in indirect narration, there will be no change of tense in reported speech sentence. There will be no change of tense of reported speech verb. I repeat, if the reporting verb is present or future tense, in indirect narration there will be no change of reported speech verb. Only subject will follow the previous subject. So he says, and he and I, same person. That's why he says that he writes the letter. Here write is present tense, here also present tense. Here I have used writes because subject is he. Again, when the reporting verb is past tense, said, reported speech sentence will follow corresponding first. It is called corresponding first. That is, in all cases it is not so. Corresponding first. Corresponding first means, I will tell it later. So what is the change? If the reporting verb is present tense, in indirect narration there will be no change of tenses of reported speech. So if the reporting verb is a present or future tense, this will be same. But if the reporting verb is past tense, there will be change of tense in reported speech sentence. Okay. Now another thing is that I have used here that. Okay. Now I will show you a sentence. Okay, I will show you a sentence. Suppose he said, right? Do you write a letter? Question mark. He said, do you write a letter? Here you can see the sentence is interrogative sentence. Indirect narration of this sentence is, he asks if or whether anyone, whether I wrote a letter. Now, why I have written here this, it is because that this conjunction and that conjunction not same. If, that is, if the reported speech sentence is interrogative sentence, if the reported speech sentence is interrogative sentence, then you will use conjunction if or whether. But if the reported speech sentence is assertive sentence, you will use conjunction that, or statement sentence I call. So why I have used this conjunction that? Because if the reported speech sentence is statement sentence or assertive sentence, then we use conjunction that. But if the reported speech sentence is interrogative sentence, then we use conjunction if or whether. Now you need to remember, this sense will be happen if the sentence is imperative sentence, if the sentence is exclamatory sentence, and if the sentence is wishing sentence or optative sentence. That is, if the reported speech sentence in statement sentence, then you will use conjunction that. If the reported speech sentence is interrogative sentence, then you will use conjunction if or whether. If the reported speech sentence is imperative sentence, then sometimes you will use that, but sometimes you will use another conjunction and sometimes not. But if the reported sentence is optative sentence, then you will use that with some other phrases. That is, there is a influence of conjunction, there is a change of conjunction because of sentence application. Okay, now I want to say, I have already told you that influence of tense and corresponding past corresponding. When the sentence is in present in present tense, when the reporting verb is in present tense, he said, I shall write a letter. I shall write a letter. This will be, he says that he will write a letter. Write a letter. And if I say, he said, I shall write a letter, then you will answer, he said that he would, because I become he, I follows he, so he would write a letter. You can see change of verb. Shall write, same tense, but here would. Will becomes would. This is the influence of reporting verb. This is the influence of, because the reporting verb is past tense, that is why would could. Okay, would could. Now I shall give you example of related to all tenses. Sentence is, if the reporting verb is present or future tense, in indirect narration, there will be no change of tenses of the reported speech. No change of reported speech verb. Rule 1. So, if the reporting verb is in present or future tense, in indirect narration there will be no change of reported speech verb. Only subject will follow the reporting verb subject. Okay. And I think you have understood what I want to say. Now let's go to next rule. Rule 2. If the reporting verb is past tense, in indirect narration, the reported speech verb will be corresponding past tense. If the reporting verb is in past tense, in indirect narration, the reported speech verb will be corresponding past or corresponding past tense. That is mean rekhe past tense. Now I will give you example. I think if you can understand this, you will easily be able to practice narration, and in class 8 it will be interesting one for you. Let's try corresponding past, because if the reporting verb is present tense, then there will be no change of tenses. So I want to discuss If the reporting verb is past tense, then corresponding past. You can see, he said, I write a letter. I write a letter. Okay, he said, I write a letter. He said, I am writing a letter. He said, I have written a letter. He said, I have been writing a letter. This reporting verb is past tense. This sentence is in present indefinite. This one is present continuous. This one is present perfect. This one is present perfect continuous. Okay? Now, this you please follow the changes. Present indefinite, present continuous, present perfect continuous. Now I will change the sentences to indirect narration. Let's say, he said that, because all the sentences are which tense? Assertive sentence or statement sentence. So conjunction that. All the sentences are statement sentence, so conjunction will be that. Okay, now he said that I write a letter. It will be he wrote a letter. At same time, he said that he was writing a letter. He said that he had written a letter. And he said that he had been written a letter. This one is that he said that he had been writing a letter. So what is noticeable here? Present indefinite will be past indefinite, present continuous, past continuous, present perfect, past perfect, and present perfect continuous will be past perfect continuous. When it is happens when the reporting verb is past tense. That is, I repeat, if the reporting verb is in past tense, in reported speech sentence, in indirect narration, the reported speech sentence will be corresponding first. And that is, if the reporting verb is in present past tense and reported speech sentence is present indefinite tense, it will be past indefinite, present continuous will be past continuous, present perfect will be past perfect, present perfect continuous will be past perfect continuous. Question is that now I shall use reporting verb past tense. Here I will change I wrote a letter. I was writing a letter. I had written a letter. And I had been writing a letter. Now these sentences are past indefinite tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense, and past perfect continuous tense. Now notice what are the changes. This reporting verb is past tense, it is past indefinite, it will be past perfect. So it will be he had written a letter. he had been writing a letter. This one will be same. This one, past perfect will be past perfect, and also past perfect continuous will be past perfect continuous. Few minutes ago or 1 minute ago, I have told that present indefinite will be past indefinite, present perfect will be past perfect, present continuous will be past continuous, present perfect will be past perfect, present perfect continuous will be past perfect continuous. Now I am writing here, this sentence is past indefinite, this one is past continuous, this one is past perfect, this one is past perfect continuous. I have written here, that is past indefinite will be past perfect, past continuous will be past perfect continuous, and the sentence which are given past perfect, no change of tenses. Okay, no change of tenses, and it is because past perfect cannot be another past perfect, so it is past perfect. And question, another thing, when it is happen, when it happens, it happens when the reporting verb is in past tense. I repeat, if the reporting verb is in present tense, in integration there will be no change of tenses. If the reporting verb is in past tense, in indirect narration the changes will be this. I think the students who have some confusion about it, please see the video again. Certainly you will be benefited from this. So now I will use here, I shall write a letter. I shall write a letter. I shall be writing a letter. I shall have written a letter, and I shall have been writing a letter. Okay, I shall write a letter, I shall be writing a letter, I shall have written a letter, I shall have been writing a letter. Okay, now how will you change this sentence? I think reporting verb is past tense, so it will influence, and what is the influence? See here, it will be I become he would write a letter. He would write a letter. He would be writing a letter. Would be writing a letter. He would be writing a letter, and he would have been, would have written a letter, and would have been writing a letter. Would have been writing a letter. So is it not easy? I think it is quite convincible. It is quite understandable. Is it? Yes, in Kisha, thank you. Yes, sir. Understood. Wow. I think if you revise it and repeat it, you will never forget change of tenses, and you will enjoy that narration very much. Okay. Now, question is that I have already used all tenses, 12 forms, present tense 4 forms, past tense 4 forms, and future tense 4 forms. Now, sometimes you will be given modal auxiliary sentence. This is not so tough also. I think modal auxiliary sentence means sentence using modal. Can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would. So I can write a letter. Suppose I can write a letter. Okay, I can write a letter. I may write a letter. Oh, sorry. Modal auxiliary cases, no need to use this continuous. So now I can write a letter, I could write a letter, a letter, I might or I may write a letter, or I should write a letter. This, that is, should write a letter. I should write a letter. Thank you. Well, many students are responding. I am really happy. The presence of students, and I believe all students join and disturb us, and join and enjoy the class, and also make us happy. Make us happy. Okay, Buzisi sir, thank you also, Narani. Good luck. Okay, if the sentence are given modal auxiliaries, only if the reporting verb is past tense, I repeat, then their change will be he said that he could write a letter. When it is could, no need to use change, so only he could write a letter. Again, he might write a letter. Remember, or if the sentences are, if you use modal auxiliaries, no need to use past tense of verb. So after modal auxiliary, always use present tense of the verb. After modal auxiliary, always use present tense of the verb. Okay. Now, I will discuss about exercise. I don't want to say more today, because if narration is given in your exam, MCQ exam, I think it will be related to, or it will be sentence based and also tense based. No way to go more, because these are your primary classes. Okay, now let us try to practice or to do some narration. Sometimes, another thing is that some adverb will be changed. He said, I am eating meal, but food, or burger. What will you say? Pizza. Now, question is that he said, I am eating pizza. Now, these types of adverb, now, these types of words, you will need to change, and I think it may be given or not. This will be he said, but told that he said that he was eating pizza then. So now will be then. It is change of some words. These types of words you will get. I think this examination you will not get these kinds of sentences. So I want to discuss some sentences that will be helpful for you. Now let us try to practice some sentences, since I have 15 minutes time. And you will do it. Okay? Students, in Kisaf, you are always regular, thank you. And look under your tooth. It's a pizza pacha. Hello? In Kisaf, what do you write? Voice sense already practiced, so Molly, it will be done again. Sir, voice sense Quran, please. Voice sense already practiced. and it will be done again after taking 2 classes on narration, and then I will take voice sense and if it is needed. Inkishab, is it blurry? Okay, now I think it will be clear now. Okay, সারার হ্যান্ড কিন্তু অনেক কষ্ট লাগে. Farzana Haq and Farhana blurry. Now can you see? I think it can be seen now. Is it okay? Now can you see? Okay, I think now it can be seen and it is not blurry. Clear? Okay, good luck. No sir, it is still blurry. Okay, all clear. Nabil Morris sir, Arif, Inkisaf Alam, all clear. Okay, now let's try to practice. Please don't comment or don't attack each other. Sir, everything is clear. Okay, sir, clear. Okay, so let's try to practice. I have written he said. Now I will write he said to me. He said to me. I have done my home task. Then he said to me, I have done my home task. Students, I want to see how can you solve it. Okay, now he's back. Arif al-Chari Ranon. Okay, student, he said to me, I have done my home task. Please change the sentence to indirect narration. Hey, Bipul Ranjan Shah. Bipul Ranjan Shah, please, you are using your father ID. I'm sorry to say, I will be bound to tell your parent. He told me that he had done his home task. Yes, Nabil Buli, he told me that he had done his home task. Good. Arish Ahmed. Shams Faria, he told me, not said. Actually, when you see to me, he said to me, then use told me, right? Nital Khan, you are correct. He told me that he had done his homework, his home task, okay? He told me that. Navin Moli, again, your answer is correct. Runia Alom, be careful. You are not writing answer, you have written different thing. Navin Moli, don't reply to any other one. Just give attention to class. Okay. So he told me that he had done. Present perfect will be past perfect because reporting verb is past tense. Asma Siddiqa. He told me that he had done. Okay. Yes. He told me. When we use said, no need to use to. But when this to me, to him, to her, if they are person, then use told me, told him, told her. That is, he said to me, he told me. Again, he said to me, he said to Kamal, you You will. We will go with us. Go with us. He said to Kamal, you will go with us. So, change it. I can see Shirasa is with us and he is also watching very keenly because, okay, so another sentence is given. He said to Kamal, you will go with us. Change the sentence to indirect narration. Shahnaz Islam, he told me that he had, yes, okay. Mumtaz. Nabin Mowli, alaikum assalam, kake salam dise ami jani na. Ami niyechi. And Arif Shahriar, alaikum assalam, al Shahriar. Arsona, he told Kamal that, right? He told Kamal that. Arsona is very much careful, attentive to class. He had done his homework. Ramakundu, Sami Khan, 8 minutes left, sir. Sorry. No way. I am very much serious. He told Kamal that he would go with us. You will go with us. With them. He said to Kamal, you will go with us. He told Kamal that they would go with them. Or he Kamal, you will write Kamal, he will go with them, right? So he said to he told Kamal that he would go, he means Kamal. So he answered, he told Kamal that he means Kamal. So need to give you hint. K. You would go. He would go with them. Go with them. Okay. Now another sentence, I think. He told Kamal that he would go with them because he and us, they are same group, so them. Okay, now the headmaster said to me, you were absent for 3 days. The headmaster said to me, you were absent for 2 days or 3 days. Change the sentence to indirect narration. Samir Zayed Akhtar. Told me that I was absent for 3 days. I think Molly is very first. So thank you, Molly. Arsana, the headmaster, told me that I was absent for 3 days. Sorry, not was, it had been away because it is past indefinite tense. I had been. Okay, Molly, something mistake here. The headmaster told me that he was absent, not she was absent. Actually, the headmaster told me that I were, because past indefinite will be past perfect. Past indefinite will be past perfect. So be careful. This, you were absent, past indefinite, it will be past perfect. The influence of tenses. All students, be careful. And there is a mistake. See, the headmaster told me that he was absent. No, sorry, he had been absent. Yes, Tahmid Kobi. The headmaster told me that he was absent. Sorry, I had been absent. Yes, but the headmaster told me that I had been. Yes. So students, because reported speech verb is past indefinite tense, so reported speech sentence indication, the reported speech sentence will be past perfect, and you must know the structure of past perfect tense, and it is had is auxiliary and main verb B3 or first one. I were absent. Wrong. Jaidur Rahman. Moli. Okay. Samili Sarkar. Moli. Okay. Adura Arni. Vipul Ranjan. The headmaster told me that I was. It is wrong. I had been. So remember about application of tense. If the reporting verb is past tense, reported speech sentence verb will be corresponding past. Yes, Zahidur Rahman, Apu. I had been. Yes, the headmaster told me that I was is wrong. Muhammadur Rahman, Imad. Oh, Imad is my student, and that's why you have sent me. I don't want to mention here too. I thought that is my friend. Actually, you a student. Maisha Taslim. I had been. Yes. Good. Okay. So, answer will be the headmaster told me that me and you same person. Sorry. Me and you same person. So, the headmaster told me that I had been. Because past indefinite will be past perfect, had been absent for 3 days. Okay. Okay, let's try to do another sentence. I have some time. I shall give you some task to do as home task. We can do more. He said to me, he said to him, suppose not me, to him, you came here last night. Now remember, it is last night will be the previous night. So here you need to change many things. You came here. You have to follow tense. You have to follow here, but here it is a confusion here, because okay, sorry sir, no need to say sorry. If you have any mistake, just think that it is a learning, because you are new here. Why not Aroni? Arohi. Okay. Yes, last one. I think that is he told him that you, that means he came, past perfect, had come. Here, remember it is, here will be there, but here there will be no change of here, because they are talking each other standing in front of. So here there will be no change of here the previous night. Remember, here will be there. There is a rule. Here will be there, but when you are talking standing in beside each other, no need to change here. When you are talking, keeping something in front, because they are talking each other here. So here will be here. He told him that he had come here the previous day. No need to change of here because here is they are standing together. In these cases, no need to change. Students, some students are warning me and reminding me about time. I think if I could write 2 more sentences, it will be easy to understand you, to say you. Okay, about change. Remember, student, you may know that here will be there, but here you will be here because okay, I will give you test to do. He told him that he had come there, not here will be there. Here there হবে না, কারণ যখন সামনাসামনি দাঁড়িয়ে কথা বলো তখন here there হয় না, there হবে যখন অন্য সময়ের কথা বলবে। He came there, here he came here, he had come here, sorry, not there. আবার I repeat, he said to him, you come here last night. That is, they are talking, standing beside each other, so no need to say to change here there. Sir, why is this so tough? I think I don't want to say that tough because some students can understand it, so only those who cannot understand, for them it is tough. So students, it is 52 minutes, so good luck all of you. Thank you all the guardian, thanks all the honorable teachers, those who are watching the viewing it, and assalamu alaikum all the guardians again, those who are inspiring your kids to join the class, to make the class interesting. And I am very happy that today we are in right track, many students joined, and I think next class we will see more students. So I am Rosa and my answer is, he told me that. Okay, thank you, good luck, assalamu alaikum all of you.